please introduce yourself.
So, I am Teacher Nick. I am the Head of Science and Teacher of Physics, and previously a Teacher of Maths. I've been here for 6 years now.
So, what were your initial impressions of EIP 170, aka our generation?
Good sense of humor, very chilled out, very worldly. You can talk about current issues with them very well, and they will discuss different sides very maturely, more maturely than most Western adults, in my opinion.
So, what is the difference between our generation and other generations?
I actually think this generation might be a bit nicer than my generation, which was the end of the millennial generation. I do think there's more of a culture to treat each other kindly compared to our time in school, where toxicity was rewarded a little bit more.
Compared to the other EIPs, such as EIP 169, 168, how different were we?
The guys that left last year, I was very close with them. They were a crazy bunch. And years before that were a bit more introverted, I would say. I'd say this year, it really stands out that you've got quite a polite group in particular, and you've got some people that are at the very top of certain subjects. You've got a lot of people going into medicine, and it's very identifiable.
How do you feel about laughing in class?
Well, it's happened quite a few times now, and it usually happens with 612. It used to happen even more when Non-Pawit was still here. One person would laugh, and then it would go on for 15 minutes. Obviously, it happened recently, about 5 weeks ago, with PK. So that was a good one. That was probably the most I ever have. So that was a good one.
Did you have fun while teaching us?
Yes, always. Yeah, it was a nice year. I always enjoyed 612 and 611 for all 3 years.
So how long have you known us?
So I have known you for 2.5 years now, because I saw you from the second semester of M4.
So how have we developed as EIP 170?
I think people have grown into their individual tastes. You can see it very clearly in students such as Saranyapong, who seems to be very interested in fashion. You can see it with Nanant, for example. He's really interested in current events. And I really see each student has kind of grown into what they wanted to become and the interest they had.
So you've been alive a lot longer than we have.
Well, not a lot longer, but yeah.
Well, longer in a sense.
Yeah, double, yeah.
Could you give us some life advice for the road?
Sure, life advice. I would say you do have to do something work-wise that you enjoy. By that I mean there has to be an element that you go, okay, this isn't so bad. It has to be at least that. I'm someone who nearly pursued dentistry, and then I was briefly an engineer, and I hated every second of it, and I turned my back on it, and I've been happy ever since. That's my big life advice, number one. Number two, I would say you must respect yourself first, and only that way will other people respect you. Never give too much to other people, never give too much to your boss. Have your self-respect. You are the prize, you have the value, and you need to be confident in yourself. Number three, remember that most people aren't as intelligent as they think they are, and misery loves company. So if anyone doubts your life decisions, remember they might just be getting jealous of you.
Any last remarks?
Well, I hope everyone gets what they want to get in terms of university places and, the different countries they may want to go to. And I hope everyone enjoys their time at university in the moment. And I would say you're still very young. When I was 18, I actually thought I was old. When I turned 19, I really remember thinking I was old. You're still very young, even when you're 25. So you've got loads and loads and loads of time. And actually, your best years are still ahead of you. You might think school days are the peak. They're not. I had great days in school, university was even better, and even after that it gets better. So you've got a great 15 years ahead of you where you don't even really have to worry about some of the bigger things in life, I would say.
Thank you.
Thank you.